Flavio, explain to us your role in all of this.
Que le explica su papel, ¿no? En todo eso.
Básicamente nuestro rol fue ver
his main purpose in the supervision that he has done during the installation period is to guarantee that the installation of the structure was done in accordance with the designs, because there's a special form in which you have to install this structure if you want to get the desired result.
Okay, and did we get the desired results?
Hacia nuestra empresa que todo quedó satisfactoriamente.
Yesterday, when they came to the site for the first time yesterday, they had the opportunity of
That's the first time since the installation was
since
complete.
the installation was completed. They had the opportunity to go into the culverts and actually check the finish work and everything, and is very satisfied with the final product. But apart from that, there was an installation engineer who would have come during the installation, and he would have done his reports and things. So they had faith that the project was being done according to design, according to plans.
Okay. Now that you have seen this, would you recommend our guys to work elsewhere? Yeah, he said yes. He understood that. All right, Flavio, I want to thank you for chatting with us. I want to thank you for your role in all of this, and all of the Mexicans who helped us here. We want to thank them from the bottom of our hearts, because this was a difficult project, but it's complete now, and we're thankful for all of the assistance that you gave us. All right, thank you very much. Up next, we have Leonardo Perez, the professor, the man behind the supervision of all of this work. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Okay, by now you are very accustomed to seeing Leonardo Perez. We call him the professor, and he was basically the engine behind all of this, making sure things were done and things were done properly, and we didn't have any unnecessary slowdown or anything like that. He had a good team with him, including Aluko Dublin here, and they're like the tag team when it comes to the river defenses and the spanning of the Yambou River. You have heard Leonardo on several occasions explaining to us exactly what is happening so that we can follow the process as they go day by day. He's back with us today, and he's going to update us as to where they are and what's next, where they go from here, how the work is proceeding at this time. Leonardo, welcome again. Thanks for chatting with us, and just update us on what is happening.
Bueno, quiero decirle que hoy es un día que estamos...
Today we're a bit happy because now we have the guys from Trinity here to make their final visit, more or less giving conclusion to this great project. By way of update, there's not much we can really say, because for 3 months now the water has been already running in Station 191, and shortly after that in the Yambou River, and it's running perfectly. For now, the backfilling of the 191 has been completed, and the backfilling of the Station 220 Yambou River crossing is nearing completion. So more or less, and the contingent, the Cuban contingent, is responsible for doing that aspect of it. I'd like to just say a few things so that people actually get a good perspective of what took place and what is going on, because this is not only one of the biggest projects in the Caribbean, but probably in the Americas, a hydraulic project, one of the biggest hydraulic projects in Latin America.
Por ejemplo, este tipo de obra con esta tecnología nunca se había hecho ni...
Really, neither in St. Vincent, and for that matter in Cuba, have they done a project like this, crossing a river on the runway and using this type of technology. So it was a big technical challenge for the Vincentian engineers that were involved, for the Cuban engineers that were involved, for the workers on the field that actually did installation, because this is something new for us and had its little challenges.
Son 5 hileras de tubos metálicos de 305 metros. Fueron miles de elementos metálicos que se hicieron con mínimos recursos.
The installation of this was with the Vincentians. We did it with very little resources, and in his personal opinion, very efficient, and should feel dignified to be a part of this project. It was installing over 5,000 sheets of metal for the 5 rows of drainage structure, a total of 1,525 meters.
Voy solamente a comentar 4 aspectos.
We just want to make 4 comments.
El suministro llegó en noviembre.
The supply, the materials got here to St. Vincent in November of 2013. We received the material in November of 2013, and in January of 2014 we started the excavation work at the Yambou River and at the smaller structure, which is the 911. All this work was done with 2 excavators and 1 bulldozer. To tell you a small story about this, when we started the excavations here, and people were coming to see the excavation that we're doing, and we see a amount of stone we found in the air, because it all seemed to indicate that the river at some point in time was actually running here. So we found a lot of stones, and people were saying it was like the Jurassic Park. 2 months after we started excavation, and we had a lot of the stones exposed, the Prime Minister and his team made a visit to the site, and they found all these stones. I saw it in his face that he was a bit worried, having seen all the stones, and he asked him, "Professor, do you really think that we can finish this in the time that we want it done?" And Mr. Perez said, he told him, we're going to do our best to try to finish it. The excavations, we completed them in 5 months, and then after the excavations, the actual construction of the base took an additional 3 months, so that was 8 months. And even while we were doing the construction of the base, once we had sufficient progress, we commenced the installation of the structure. And it was a big challenge, because we're talking about over 5,000 pieces of elements we have to bolt together. But in May, when we were thinking about commencing the installation, we did a small test on the site, and realized that we could install one of the rings in 10 minutes. Once we did the test and we see what we're capable of, we realized that we would be able to finish it on time. And the actual installation lasted 5 months. So that is to say, in 11 months we were able to complete the installation of the entire structure.
Ahora todo es felicidad, pero todo esto requirió de un gran trabajo y un gran esfuerzo por parte del contingente del grupo vicentino, de todos los vicentinos que trabajaron en esta obra.
Right now everybody is happy that it is completed, but it was a real challenge, and for the workers and for the Vincentian workers that actually participated in this installation.
Y quiero señalar, ya a partir de ese momento comenzó el relleno, que todavía hoy continúa y que se debe terminar pronto se debe terminar ya el movimiento de tierra que está haciendo el contingente cubano. Pero quiero destacar la gran colaboración que hemos tenido con el grupo mexicano de Trinity.
And from that point on, then the backfilling of the structure commenced, which should be completed very shortly. We also want to make mention of the good relationship we had with the specialists from Trinity.
Hoy ya San Vicente tiene ingenieros, montadores, especialistas que pueden hacer esta obra y pueden ayudar a cualquier país en el mundo a hacer este tipo de cosas.
And today he feels proud to say that St. Vincent has engineers and other hand guys, that can do this type of installation, and can probably help in other countries if needed.
Esta forma de trabajar con los mexicanos ha sido una experiencia muy bonita y ha sido muy buena para todos nosotros.
But this way of working together with the Mexicans has been a very good experience, and is a very productive way to do business.
Porque no se ven, ni siquiera cuando llueve mucho se ve que levante y todas las áreas antiguas de inundación están despejadas por completo.
He's saying that one thing I'd like to say before you go though, is that where the river is currently running through the structure, it seems as if this is the original channel of the river, because you don't see any other area in front of the structure being, been affected by the change of the river course and with the material like the fung there and everything. It seems as if the river is comfortable in its position.
Okay. All right, Leonardo, thank you so much. You have worked hard and we do appreciate all of your hard work. Aluko, thank you. You have worked hard too because you have been an integral part of this team to deal with the river spanning, the 191 channel and some of the road networks around here. And we want to thank you and acknowledge your hard work and for all the time that you have translated for me. I thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Leonardo. Thanks everybody for joining us this evening. This is all we have for today. We'll see you again next time. Take care.